or you are up. All right, Libra. What's going on with you guys? It's important to know and to remember that not all readings will resonate with you. Okay? Don't make something fit. There could be, you know, certain aspects or certain parts of this that may resonate with you. If so, take that. Everything else, don't worry about it. Everything that I say, we're going to put it into a hat. Okay? Anything that sounds like it's your story or it resonates with you, then take that out. That's yours. Anything else that I say that makes no sense, leave it in the hat, please. It doesn't belong to you. It's for somebody else. It could be somebody else that you're dealing with. That could be their thought process. It could be anything. If it's not yours, don't take it. Don't claim what isn't yours. Okay. That being said, let's get this started. Okay, Libra. So we have the Emperor. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Empress. Okay. Nice combination. Okay. Is this all one and the same person? Got the World. I feel like somebody has reached their goal. Somebody has reached their goal. It's like somebody's reached that point where they were supposed to get to. Does that make sense? I'm being reminded of something, and I don't want to be like oh yeah. Tower. Lovers. So you could find out. Funny thing, I just did the Libra, the Taurus reading. It was kind of like the same thing. I was kind of feeling the same way. So I'll put it this way. I remember in part of my studies is, you know, when talking about death, yada, 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 is that when the soul has accomplished its mission, it's time for it to move on. Meaning it's going to depart from the earth. And whatever that goal was, whatever that thing was that the soul was supposed to fulfill, it no longer has any reason to stay. So that's when people pass on. Okay? It's kind of like, you know, you may want to check out the Taurus reading. Okay? So that, I'm hoping it's more metaphorical or metaphysical than anything that's literal. But if it is, you know, we cannot stop that process if that's what it is. Okay? Meaning if you decide to watch the Taurus reading. Okay. So, I do see something is coming apart. All right. It's as though, how it's kind of reminding me is that when, you know, again, when somebody reaches that point that they were supposed to reach in this lifetime, you know, that mission, their soul mission, once they hit it, once they fulfill that contract, they pass on, leaving everyone else bewildered behind. Okay? People think it's unfair, yada, 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 but technically, you fulfilled the contract and it's time to move on. Is it painful? Absolutely. Okay. Now, let me dive more into this. The only reason I'm saying that is because it's reminding me of the Taurus reading. Okay. That's the Six of Pentacles and it's in reverse. So, there's definitely going to be some sort of a separation. Okay. Whether those are three, they kind of feel like three people or three energies. But it really could be one person in the same. Talking about the Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Empress. Now, if this is three people who are, if they are three separate people, people could be branching out on their own, going and doing their own thing. You know, I was a part of this company, or I was a partner in this company, or I was going to work with this or going to do that, or I, you know, this chain, you know, is now, you know, we used to work hand in hand with this chain, you know, We all used to work together, be part of the same, it's like Coca-Cola and I don't think it is, but if it's like if Coca-Cola and Pepsi-Cola were actually, working in the same, they were actually the same owner. It's kind of like that. I don't know if it is, I don't know. But I'm just saying, it's kind of what it's like. So, it's like something, could even be like a big corporation that's splitting up. It could be just, it's something like that. And if it isn't that, well, it is the Empress and it is the, the Emperor. Somebody's marriage could be getting split up. It really could be. The Six of Wands. All right. Somebody could be sick. Death. As bad as it sounds. No, I'm not going to say it. No. I know death is a very sad process. Whether it's a metaphorical death, or if it's literal. It's a very painful process. Mostly to the people that are left behind. Okay. So if there is two people that are married and they're going to be splitting up, that's a death, that's an ending. Okay. It's very, very painful to the people that are left behind. Okay. Everyone, what happened, the family members, everyone's very, very sad, If it's a big corporation that's being split up, sales aren't going very well. For instance, like some of the companies that, we hear about that are, that are losing money or losing business, that have been in business for a long time. Okay. That's splitting up. It's very, very painful for the people, the small people that actually worked. And that was where they, got their living, So death or splitting up or breaking up of any kind is always going to be very, very painful. Okay. Every effect that happens, there's always somebody else that's going to be affected. Every action causes a reaction. Okay. So, is that the Seven of Swords? It is. It looks like it almost looks like it's saying secret. Secret of Swords. Okay. So, and it could be even if there's, somebody like losing their business or something like that, It could even be like a period of someone winning is now going to be maybe taking a loss, taking a temporary L. Everything in life is very, very temporary. Okay. We all go through wins and losses. It doesn't matter how perfect, or how good everything goes. We live in a universe of polarity. We are going to experience at some point negative stuff. It just happens. If it didn't happen, that would be highly unusual. It's how we handle it or how we see it is how we navigate ourselves through it. Okay? It doesn't mean that it's always win, 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 and there's never any losses. There's always going to be some sort of a loss. Okay? The Four of Cups. This is, for whatever reason, is an opportunity. Now, as bad or as tragic as that may sound, okay? Look at that. Five of Pentacles. Okay. So, example, many, many years ago when I went through something, things were going very, very well. And then all of a sudden, boom, my life fell apart. And it continued to fall apart for damn near 20 years. Hence, now I'm doing this. Okay. Was it a very painful process? Yes. I was awakened and a lot of different things happened to me. I learned a lot about myself. I went through lots of periods of, incredible pain, physical, mental, emotional, lots of humiliation. A lot of stuff was just not even called for, in my opinion. I went through a lot of times when I was blamed for stuff. People were very unsympathetic. People that saw that I was going through stuff and did not ever, even reach out to help me or anything like that. And through that process, what did I do? I had nobody, so I found God. Okay? And Is it something that I would wish on another person? No. Was it a pleasant journey? No. But it was necessary, because I'm not, the person I used to be. I'm completely different. All right. I'm not trying to scare you that's what's going to happen to you, because, I don't know why I feel inclined to tell you this. Okay. But I feel as though somebody could be going through something that, experiencing a dark night of the soul. Okay. Does anyone like experiencing that? No. But there's definitely going to be some sort of a loss. Okay. Now, I don't want this to be dark and sad. The only thing I know is that this is a really good opportunity for something. Okay, so let's figure out what this opportunity is. Nine of Cups. Okay. A wish. Something that you want. Interesting. There you go. There you go. So, let's say you wanted let's say your wish was to be a rich and famous actor. Okay. Chances are the people that are in your life right now are never going to be in your life again, because that life and the life that you live now is completely different. It's a different frequency. It's a different vibration. It's completely different. So in order for that path to open up, some things have to break away. Okay. And that's what this is. If there's something that you wish for, well, the universe is going to grant it. If there's something, whatever energy, and maybe you don't even realize that you wish for it. Maybe just being in the energy of, doing certain things, tells the universe, hey, this is what she wants. Okay, well, let's work it out. He or she, let's work it out so that they can actually have this, because that's what they want. That's why we're always got to be very careful about things that we say, speak, and actually do. Our energy is, however we're moving in the world is also part of that signature. Okay. Now, Justice. There you are. There you are. Literally what I was just saying. Karma. Karma. Power and justice. Karma. So, somebody is growing in a different way. They could be growing out of something. A life that they've known. Okay. Life could be becoming very, very different. Okay. However, this is something that you wanted. So can you think back to whatever it was that you wanted? And what is it that seems like is falling away from your life? Okay. Because that's how you need to look at it. Something is clearing a path for you. Something is being, moved away. All right. Sometimes people leave our lives. We can't fulfill certain things with certain people in our lives. Sometimes, people may pass on because we can't do the things that we want to do, because we don't want to leave, we don't want to leave mom. We don't want to leave the pet. We don't want to leave, the best friend, So somehow, either that person could get married, get taken away, then they're doing their own thing. You're going to be left alone. You're going to be like, well, I have nothing to do anyway. Or that person could actually, they could actually pass on to another world. Their job is done here, and that makes room for you to kind of do what you are supposed to do, or whatever it is that you've been moving towards, whatever it is that you wished for, because whatever this is, it's your wish. It's what you wanted. Okay. It is the karma. It is the justice that you asked for. Something is making way for you. Okay. Now, whatever this is, right now, it may not feel very good when it happens, but eventually, things will, they'll reach their plateau. Okay. That's all I got, really. There's that Seven of Swords again. Tell me what this is before you wrap this up. Oh, look at that. Devil. What is this? Seven of Swords and the Devil. You got the Knight of Wands and you got the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Quite literally, if you were in a committed relationship and you really, really wanted a certain person, you're having attraction to somebody else. You feel like somebody else is your soulmate, whatever it is. The universe is going to do something to get that marriage out of the way so you can pursue this person. You know, somehow the universe works it out. Okay. I do see the Seven of Swords, so could there have been some sort of deception, and there was a devil. So hopefully whatever this was that you wanted or you desired, hopefully it was true and it was within your best interest. We'll just put it that way, you know? Because I don't know about this Seven of Swords here. I don't know. It's like, be careful what you wish for. Okay? Because you're going to get it. That's all it is. You know, I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I don't look. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. These things are just going to be changing. Things are just going to be changing. You'll still achieve and have exactly what it is that you want. It may not be with this person. It may not be with this company. The road is opening up. We're just going to leave it at that. Okay? It's not a bad thing, but it may be uncomfortable. Nobody likes towers. Okay? And somebody doesn't want to cooperate with another person. Okay? But inaction is inaction. Okay? Somebody's inaction is inaction. I'm leaving it there. I'm leaving it there. All right, Libra. If this resonates with you, well, yeah, I'm going to hold off on doing personal readings or private readings for the time being. Just for a little while. Take a little break, maybe like a week or so. Hopefully that's about it. So with that in mind, please, if you liked the video, why don't you drop me a comment and hit the thumbs up, please. It helps out my channel. Also, why don't you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. That's it. Okay? You're going to be just fine. Just might be a little uncomfortable for a little while. All right. Good luck, Libra. I'll see you next time.